The Young and the Restless, YNR, spoilers reveal that there are 3 ways Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, will pay for his horrible betrayal of Claire Newman, Haley Aaron. A major character downfall is brewing, so let's talk about Kyle's mistake and all the problems it'll lead to. In YNR's July 18th episode, Kyle and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, let themselves get swept up in some passionate moments behind closed doors. Despite Audra and Kyle's attempt to brush their betrayal under the rug, you can bet their actions will come back to bite them. Audra will face consequences of her own when the time comes, but let's focus on Kyle for right now. Kyle will suffer in at least 3 ways, so we should run down the list and prepare for the fallout of his bad choices. 1. Kyle's guilt eats him alive. For starters, the guilt of what Kyle's done is going to eat him alive once he makes it back to Genoa City. When Kyle gets updates on Cole Howard, Jay, Eddie Peck, dying, he'll feel terrible for not being there for Claire, especially since he was busy letting passion erupt with Audra and Nice. Kyle may try to cope with that guilt and keep Claire in the dark on his betrayal, but he'll definitely struggle to conceal how awful he feels. 2. Claire's heartache and fury unleashed. Of course, we should consider Claire's reaction when she inevitably finds out what Kyle and Audra did in France. When it comes to soapy secrets like this, there's always a countdown to exposure. Kyle will ultimately have to see the devastation in Claire's eyes and hear the sorrow in her voice. Throw in Claire's fierce outbursts as well, and Kyle will really be feeling some pain of his own. It'll be hard for Kyle to hurt Claire when he cares so much about her, but he should have thought about that before letting himself get carried away with Audra. 3. Victor enforces $5 million contract. We can't forget that Kyle signed a contract saying he'll pay $5 million and move away from Genoa City if he breaks Claire's heart. Since Kyle's on the verge of doing just that, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, will no doubt enforce the terms of their agreement. Kyle may wiggle out of the moving away part since there's no sign of Michael Mealer leaving the show. However, Kyle may have to pay the $5 million as promised and deal with any hidden clauses that might have been in that document. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kyle will face backlash from multiple angles, so stay tuned for all the troubling news that's in store.